Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Aim High Show. My name is Arif, and today we've got a really special guest on. We've got Ehzaaz, who's joined us, and he wants to share his experience about being a student here at Aim High and tell other students how Aim High has actually helped him progress so much from once being a foundation student and working right at the lower end of his school to then building up and moving on to the higher tier and hoping and aspiring to get some really good grades. But anyway, let's get cracking on and let's introduce Ehzaaz. First of all, Ehzaaz, thank you so much for coming in and sharing your experience with other students and parents. So thank you for that. Let's start off. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. My name is Ehzaaz. I'm in year 11 and I aspire to become a pilot.
Awesome, pilot. That's really good. I wanted to always be a pilot, but I just did the next best thing, became a teacher. So yeah, good. With being a pilot, maths is really important, isn't it? And so is like physics. How are you finding those?
I'm finding it quite fine. I've been improving ever since year 10 and I'm still improving as of right now.
Perfect, good. Right, so Ehzaaz, what I wanted to do is get a little bit more information about your story and where you were at before you came to Aim High and where you are currently and where you're heading towards, okay? So tell us a little bit about how life was before Aim High.
Life before Aim High, I was going down in terms of, because I began Aim High in year 10, but before I began Aim High, I was slowly falling in year 10. I was in foundation here, and I was in the lower steps. However, once I joined Aim High, it changed my life. And after 6 months and probably more, my teachers doubted me because they thought I couldn't get into high due to how my grades were. But after Aim High, I did a high exam paper and I got grade 6, which then changed their feelings about what I could do. And then after weeks and weeks of hard work and determination, I have been literally aiming. I've already completed many of my objectives in terms of assignments, exams, and also help from teachers and also colleagues and like students and so on and so forth. They've helped me achieve grades I needed to do in order to become what I want to become in the future.
That's really good. Thanks for that. So literally you were working like at the lower end of foundation. You weren't doing so well. The teachers didn't really have much hope in you. And I remember when we had this conversation a few months ago, you were saying that they weren't allowing you to do the higher paper. But within 6 months and of joining Aim High and also working really hard yourself, you've managed to actually kind of overcome that barrier, and you've proved them wrong basically, and now you're doing the higher paper and you're working towards a grade 6 and above now, aren't you? What did you start off initially when just a few months ago? What grade were you at before you came Aim High?
Before I came to Aim High, I was on a grade 4, and then after Aim High, I'm now on a grade 6 and a potential grade 7.
Awesome. That's really good. That's really good. So with Aim High, so obviously you live quite far away, you're in Birmingham and our lessons are online. How have you found that online lessons have helped you?
Online lessons helped me like quite a lot. The lessons are like full in detail with like teachers who are here to assist you like 24/7, even if you get questions which are wrong. With online, you can literally talk, you can basically get the information straight ahead without having to like go outside or the normal stuff which people don't tend to do a lot. Yeah.
Good. Thanks for that. And what about how we have that group element where there's other students of a similar ability to you within the group? How do you find how has that worked out for you?
It's worked out quite fine. All of my all of the participants in that group itself have helped me a lot. Some like for example, if some of us don't know what the answer is for a question, some of the other participants will gladly volunteer to help to find out what the answer is, even if we don't know what it is.
That's good. So you find the whole group element actually beneficial. So you can learn off one another, and other people can learn off you as well. So that helps. Okay, perfect. No worries. So just where are you heading then? So I know that you've got literally just a few days left till your main exams, like in maths, English, and science. What do you want to? So once you've achieved your GCSEs, and assuming you get the GCSE grades you want, what's your plan? Where do you want to go from here?
After my GCSEs, I'm gonna go to college. Probably I am aiming to go to King Ed Starbridge. And also alongside that, I will start my pilot training, beginning my PPL.
Perfect. So your PPL, your private pilot's license.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's really good. So are you excited about that?
I'm thrilled. I actually can't wait. like a month or two, and then straight off I'll go into my private license.
Okay.
Piloting.
Cool. So what would you recommend? What would you say to somebody else in your situation? So somebody who's a bit like yourself, whose school doesn't believe that they can get the best possible grade, or they're kind of working at the lower end, and they feel like, you know what, I can't get to the higher end. I can't get a good grade. What would you recommend, or what advice would you give to that person?
Just take your time. Don't stress out on things which you don't get. Find videos on YouTube which could support you, or you can just join Aim High, which could change your life.
Okay, perfect. So if you had one piece of advice to give a parent who wants their child to join Aim High but isn't sure, what would you tell them to do?
I'll tell them to just join Aim High, because it's life-changing. I mean, like, where I went from year 10 to now, I didn't know I could do that, because in year 10, I thought year 11 was going to be harder. But now I'm in year 11, I'm doing much better than I thought I would. Like, I'm getting grade 6s, 7s. I'm literally aiming for a grade 8, like, or even 7 for my GCSEs. And I'm really glad that Aim High has helped me.
Okay, no worries. Thank you so much for that, Ehzaaz. That's been really helpful, and it's going to help a lot of students as well who are in a similar situation to you. And really good luck with your exams. Really good luck with this final push you've got. Remember, just a few more days. Just give it your all, and then hopefully you can achieve your dreams, become a pilot, and the world's your oyster. So everybody else, thank you so much for listening and tuning in, and to just get a bit of an idea of what it is like for students at Aim High. So if you're new to this, or if you've just seen us for the first time and you want to get your child registered for Aim High, then this is the best place for all students, both in primary and secondary school. Thank you so much, guys, and I shall catch you later. Take care. Bye-bye.